When we were ready to leave, there were lines of mothers and sick babies, and they were all wailing because they had no access to health care after we left. And it was heartbreaking.
And life-changing for Dr. Tracy Lang Carafa. She came back to Granville's Welsh Hills Family Health Center and immediately worked to raise support to create the Healing Art Missions. The goal to set up a permanent health clinic staffed primarily by Haitians in the town of Dumais, just outside Port-au-Prince. It opened in 2000, seeing 500 or more patients a week. Tracy has been back to train, supervise, and treat over 40 times, but the trip made just 2 weeks after the January earthquake was devastating. From the fatal collapse of the St. Joseph Home for Boys, where Tracy and coordinator Paul Hammond had stayed many times, to the sight of children without limbs, and the stench of tent cities where death was never far away.
I saw a baby that had diarrhea, and his grandmother brought him in. And I asked where the mom was. She was back in the tent dying.
Healing Art Missions supports a 24-hour clinic, school, and elder care center and is funded by private, church, and service group donations. Tracy tells me that other crises across the world have turned the focus and much of the finance away from the devastated and unstable island nation.
People that had sent end-of-year checks, they sent checks 2-3 times as much as they usually send end-of-year for about a 3-week period, and then it just stopped.
But Tracy and Paul keep working. Neither could tell me if the nation can ever come back. So when I asked them why do they care and why should we, they said because the world can learn from the people there.
While it's the most dysfunctional country I've ever worked in my life, it's also some of the most beautiful people that I've met.